All right, guys, so now we're going to go over ChapterBuilder and a few of those features that you guys can do within that software. Go ahead and share my screen with you. All right, so this is the login to ChapterBuilder. Once you guys enter in your credentials, go ahead and log in. It will log us in. Don't worry about this page. You guys will not get this page when you log in. You will instead get a page that looks like this. So on the left, you'll see that you have your names list. Every single person that you enter into the database will populate here in alphabetical order. You can sort based on certain stats. And you'll also notice that each of the names has an accompanying letter. That letter is on a grading scale, and I will go through that grading scale later, but just remember that it is important. In the middle here, we have our Actions tab. So say I need to remember to text a P&M tomorrow. Call them 1 for now. P&M 1 tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and create task. And it will populate right there. I texted him, got it done with. I'm going to hit click that box, and it's good to go. Below that, you'll notice the activity feed. So anytime you reach out to any P&M, whether it's a text message, whether you leave a note on their page, which I'll cover in a sec, or any other interaction you have with the P&M, this is how it keeps track of it on that activity feed. On the right, we have action points. This keeps track of who's using the software the most. You get points for taking notes, texting them, calling them, and pretty much doing anything on the software. So even though we do, like quality over quantity to drive our recruitment process, this quantity of points helps ensure that quality. So that's a fun way to keep track of points and kind of compete against one another in the heat of recruitment season. So next up, we're going to click up here, this little grid looking thing. The only thing I want you guys to worry about right here is these two buttons right here. These are the settings and the leads generator. Starting with the settings, I'm going to show you guys how to add members to your page. So up here, you'll see a bunch of options. I just want you to click on the team section, and that'll bring you here. And from here, we're going to add one of our brothers. So I know their email. I'm just going to add myself here as a demonstration, type in their email, what best describes them, team member, chapter member, wants to be involved in recruitment. You also have the other options of team leader, VP of recruitment, or alumni advisor. Whatever ranking system works for you guys, run with it. If not, here's a stock one for you guys. So we're going to invite user. Below, you'll see successfully invited, and then you'll see pending invitation. You can either resend, invite via SMS, or revoke, which for the time being, I'm just going to revoke that. Next up, we have our leads generator, which I will cover. In this area, you will see a bunch of tabs up here. You're more than welcome to play around with them, but I do not recommend that, or we're not going to cover that right now. Once you guys get to this page, you'll see a bunch of tabs up here, which you guys are more than welcome to play around with. However, for right now, we're going to cover this area right here. We're going to go down to create form. Do alpha, beta, delta, alumni form. And then we're going to go ahead and include all the information that we want. Generally, you're going to at least want their GPA, high school, hobbies, hometown. That gives you a little bit of background information. I recommend going one step further if they're involved in leadership, what their major is, what organizations they're involved in, if they have any work experience, or their year in college. Maybe you're going to get a sophomore or junior recommendation. You never know. I also like giving them the ability to upload a photo. Might save you guys some time down the road. You're going to go ahead and hit create form. And then we're going to go down and find that form and view it. And this is what everybody who clicks on that link will see. So they have all this information they can enter. None of these fields are required. They are just optional there for them. So to copy that link on a Facebook page, embed form, you go ahead and copy that on a Facebook post, hit enter, and it should post there. So that's how you do forms. Next, we're going to go over each P&M's individual page. So I'm just going to pull up mine for right now. So right away, you'll see at the top their name, their letter grade right below it, which if you need to edit that, you can go there. Here you'll see the grading system. So D needs to be contacted. This is the default. whenever you enter in a new P&M, this is the automatic letter that's assigned to them. C, express interest. B, mutual interest. A, holding bid or needs bid. And then A plus, the eventual goal, signed bid. So that's the ranking system there. Main contact, you're going to assign a main contact, email address, and phone number. As well as up here in the top right, you have a voting mechanism. So brothers can sign in. They can either upvote or downvote based on their experiences. Here in the middle, you have your notes section. So had coffee with AJ on 4/22. Try not to use things like yesterday or tomorrow because, say somebody looks at this in 2 weeks and they don't know what day was yesterday, whatever. Just use dates. It's a lot easier to keep track of. So in here, again, you don't want to use generic, he's a great guy kind of person. Like, it doesn't tell you a whole lot. So, be descriptive. Poli-sci major, can't type, freshman from Elk River, enjoys basketball and football. Come on. There we go. All right, so we just got some basic information around there. You can go in, obviously fix your spelling. But that way, when somebody else views this profile, they can pull up this information and be like, awesome, you already had coffee with them, poli-sci major, can't type. That way, when I go and talk to him, I already know that he has an interest in basketball and football. I can bring those up, I can talk to him, and I can carry on that conversation just like that. After I'm finished making the note, hit contact, attended meeting or activity, whatever post meets your criteria, hit post. That will automatically populate right down below where you'll be able to see that track. You can edit it, remove it, or do whatever you need to do. That's how you keep track of each individual P&M. All right, guys, so next up, I'm going to show you how to activate the ChapterBuilder phone numbers, as well as use the mass text feature, which is super helpful whenever you're reaching out to a large number of P&Ms. So we're going to go to Settings. Once you're at My Settings, you're going to scroll down, and you should see Setup Number right here. So now it's going to ask you for your area code. For this, you guys want to enter an area code that's usually local to your university. That way it's not an unfamiliar number whenever the P&Ms see a notification from this number on their phone. So say I'm working in Minneapolis, 763. And we're going to go and just take the first one at the top. All right, so now when you scroll down, you will see that this is my phone number. So whenever I'm reaching out to P&Ms, this is the phone number that I want them to contact me as. This is very nice because you don't have to give out your personal number, and you can just give them that number, and all ChapterBuilder notifications we forward to your phone. All right, guys, so now we're going to go over texting and mass texting. So once you look over here in your names list, just click on a name, send them a text. All you need to do is click this SMS icon right here, type in your text message, and send it away. That text will then come back in a message box right here, which on the side you can click name. So say I wanted to Kyle Phillips, send him a text. Hey, how's it going? That's really going to confuse him. But that's another way you can text. If you need to text, use the mass text portion, hold down Shift, and then click on the names that you want to text. Once you do that, this icon up here will appear. Go and click on that, and then new SMS should be the third one down. Hey guys, give them an intro. My name is so-and-so. Send out whatever invite you need to send out. Once you do that, you'll just hit send right there, and it will go to all of those highlighted P&Ms. You can do this also with calls. So you do that, new phone call. It will automatically load the numbers into a call queue. And all you have to do is hit hang up. It will load the next one. Hang up. It will load the next one. It's a very fast and efficient way of rolling calls so you can contact a high number of P&Ms in a short period of time. Very efficient. That pretty much sums up this little demo. I hope this was helpful and at least gets you guys started out there. This can work as an excellent database for managing a names list throughout these virtual recruitment times. We got to remember that a lot of what we do is still the same, relationship building. Use this software to help manage your process, and I guarantee you guys will find it much easier than using a spreadsheet or any other archaic system that you guys may have used. If you want more information, click this demo button down here or a guide. Both of these are very helpful. Or just give me a call or shoot me an email and I can get you guys set up in a training session. Again, hope this was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you guys sooner rather than later.